Hey everyone, I hope you can see my screen. If so, you just let me know in the chat. Okay. So hey everyone, I'm Digvijay. I make full stack applications using MERN. Currently, I'm trying to procure depth in my tech stack, UX, and product development. Besides that, I maintain a blog and I like streaming on Twitch too. You can know more about me on my website or reach out to me on Twitter. Uh, by the way, I have got huge interest in video games too. Ping me if you are up for a Valorant match after this event. Um, so I have been working on this knowledge management app named Kotaru. It's currently being alpha tested, highlighting some of the USPs it has. It offers frictionless writing experience. It has gamified environment which pushes you to write more. Moreover, you can make your notes public from the personal note-taking workspace itself. So I'll give you a quick demo of it. Um, so this is how your workspace looks. All the notes are arranged based on the dates and the weeks, so that you can just reflect back on whatever knowledge you captured this week. And you have got these topics which you decide while writing those notes, and all the notes under one topic are just arranged just like that. And let me show how to add a page or a note. So when I add a note, this is a markdown editor, and I can just get to writing just like that. uh, and I can select a topic, whatever is between in these square brackets goes as a topic or a label to that particular note. And I can change its visibility, make it public or private. So those were that was like a quick overview of how this application works. Moreover, you have got these labels on the sidebar as well. So let's say while writing something, you want to reference the notes under the label challenge. So I can just click on it and it takes me to all the notes that are under it. In future, I'm also planning to add a functionality to like load all the notes which are under the current topic here itself, so that you don't have to go in a separate window and you can see all of them here. So while building Kotaru, I have come across a few UX concepts that I feel anyone who is crafting out products for humans should know. Especially these are the ideas slash tactics slash tricks slash ninja techniques using which I turned this pretty common idea of a note-taking app into a not so boring product. Uh, I'll be explaining three UX concepts which can level up your application. So first things first, I'm not a UX designer. I mean, I haven't tried formally learning it. These are some insights I got by actually implementing stuff and while working with some good folks. Starting with the first concept, which is associated with functionality. And by the way, I'll be explaining everything with reference to Kotaru and some of the good applications which you could look up to. So starting with the first concept, which is associated with functionality, and people popularly call it the robustness principle or the Postel's law, as it was formulated by John Postel, one of the early pioneers of the internet and the legend who gave a few guidelines for software developers. The law states that be liberal in what you accept and conservative or strict in what you send. I never really understood this statement until I put this in action. So here's what I did in Kotaru. So if you see, um, unlike traditional note-taking apps like Google Keep or something, in Kotaru you don't have to write any sort of title or like have a separate column for writing your tags. So here's what I want to say by that. The application extracts the first heading, um, and the tag is whatever we put in these square brackets. So you don't have to worry about putting a tag like before, like you can just get to writing as it is. It will get more clear when I explain with the second example. So the trick is basically to combine multiple implementations and provide structured information. So like it just reduces confusions. It makes your application more flexible towards the input given, and most importantly, it reduces users' headache. So here's another example. Like when you are checking out on an e-commerce application, you have to fill a huge form for your address, right? You have to write first line of address, then second, then enter city in another column, state in another column, postal code and country, and all of those stuff like that. But a better implementation of this would be to do it in just one line, and the application itself extracts the pin code out of whatever the user is writing. So moving on to, like, let me just show you. So for the curious ones, I want to tell that how I am extracting this. So I'm using regex. So whenever a markdown file is saved, I just on this page, on the main page, I just query and find out the first heading and use regex to find out whatever is between the square brackets and put it as label. So moving on to the second concept, it's gamification. I know it's a bit overhyped, um, but I feel it's nothing but evoking more usage. So it's like I feel this is the secret sauce behind social platforms being the most actively used softwares. Uh, is because they have these gamified elements. Even the placement of play again buttons in games determine how addictive they can be. And here's what I'm doing in Kotaru. For every note you write, you are awarded some virtual rewards. We call it neurons, and you can exchange those neurons uh, in exchange of some exclusive prizes, like getting access to some premium newsletter or a free membership to something. So, so same as you unblock new attires, collecting points in Subway Surfers. Moreover, all the elements like leaderboards and the social validation you provide to user when using the application motivates them to be in a constant loop. And here's something interesting I did with Kotaru, and that is I send notifications every time they write a new post and they get some neurons. That just redirects them to the neurons page, like where I show them how many points they have got, and on that page they are basically shown all the prizes, and those prizes motivates them to write more. So these are all of the things which I tested in the beta version I released. And so here's a pro tip: give users a performance summary or report of their activity. That works as a complement or motivating factor for further engagement, just like Valorant does it after every match, like they show some points or something. So finally, think of ways with which you can engage users for longer periods of time, or pumping them up for potential actions. So moving on to the third concept, which is the last one. The third insight which I got while building Kotaru is maintaining a visual hierarchy. I'll tell you what it means. It means placing things in right order and conveying what to focus on. The focus can be altered using many factors like the size of the elements, the colors, their contrast with the background. Let's look at how Airbnb does it. So if you look at Airbnb's search page, you can see, like, whenever I look at these cards, I find like this price is highlighted because a user entering will only care about the price. Like the first filter will of course be the price. And now the second thing which is attracting me is the ratings. because they have this star. So like the second filter which I have is how good is that hotel. Um, so So there are 2.8 million apps on Play Store. So there's a high chance user might drop your product if they are finding it difficult to understand. So maintaining a visual hierarchy reduces confusion and paves way for further interaction. Lastly, the UI should reflect where the user is, what information they have to consume from the screen, and where they are supposed to go next. These are some of the lessons I learned while building Kotaru and in my journey so far. Let me know what you think about this talk on Twitter. I would love to hear your review. Thank you so much for listening and making my first talk successful. And yeah, so thanks. That's pretty much.